They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and evil, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
32. Ready to go.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here to Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
Throwing is Williams. Well, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
Well, the top deep. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To the air, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The try here for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the play.
I'll tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Ready to run!
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. The Bears at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Play action. Now Williams rolling to his right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, set!
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Fights off the defender, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For another Chicago Bears.
Ready, set!
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get them.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down. That is his 951st NFL reception. So 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To the air, Williams. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Williams with a little touch pass forward. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, but now it'll be third down. You look at this Bears defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
On third down, Penix from the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bears take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian Watson, 31 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that, the boy gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Now Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Second and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Probably what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw again is Penix. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Here's Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this one not going anywhere. They give it to 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 from the 44. It's caught left side. Burden down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Falcons' 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to pull it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That one deep for London. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's got it down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 27 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
At the 39-yard line.
What is up?
Once again, it's Swift. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. To throw, Williams. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw is Williams. And he is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's a screen for Robinson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start in the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Touchdown Falcons! Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll go play action here with Williams. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 36. Play action, now Williams. A complete once again to Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
They get this out left, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 4 yards out, and the Bears have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Football. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. First and goal at the 4-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Ready, set up.
Here's Chandler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Ty Chandler, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down.
A play fake. Now Penix. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's down to the 11.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air, Penix. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown. Kevontae Turpin from a yard out. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Off play action, here's Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Sheds off the tackle. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they're going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
To the air, Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. Calling a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 38.
Throwing is Williams. Open man is Hill. He's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Vegas! What is up? Punch Spurs! Yes!
To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Vegas! Punch Spurs! Yes!
To the air once more, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. They're trying. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff to Chandler. And now a hold out there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Punch Spurs! Yes!
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet? No, it's incomplete.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
Yes! Vegas! Punch Spurs! Yes!
Here's Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. From the 29, here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass caught by Burden. Here comes second down at 5. To throw, Williams. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Chandler. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Wide open receiver complete. Now inside the 25.
What a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he stopped immediately there.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
19, go track, go track.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout.